Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I hope I don't start coughing during this reading. I've managed to do the what's cracking without coughing my guts out. I am using the Radiant Tarot. I must apologise to some of you. I'm a little bit later with your readings. I usually have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround to provide your reading. I do them as quickly as I can, but because I've been really feeling off colour, it's not so much that I didn't want to do them, it's just that I kept going into fits of splutters and coughing in between, which is not nice when you're waiting to hear a reading. It's really hard to give you a really, I mean, my mind's and my body is working fine, but my voice and my throat aren't. Okay, so we're using the Radiant Tarot here for your bonus read. So let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so you have the Magician coming straight out of the gate here. Now, the Magician talks about being able to manifest. For some of you, you're manifesting in someone. So maybe you have a bit of an interest in a Leo, Sag, or Aries here. This person's very attractive. Look at you holding your wand up towards them too, sort of like abracadabra here. And you want to bring in this person. You're very, very attracted to them, and maybe you're trying to make sure they come in, and you're going to get them. Look at this. You have this Nine of Cups here and an Ace of Cups. Someone brand new coming in because you've closed out this cycle here. Oh, this is just amazing. Look at that. So some of you bring in a fire sign or someone who has the attributes of a fire sign. So it looks like a bit of a love reading for your bonus read this morning. Let me just get my house organised. Let's go. Alrighty, so you have the Five of Swords coming out here. I'm pretty sure that was sort of in the What's Cracking reading. The Five of Swords talks about having a win. It can talk about, pooling your resources, being a little selfish. But for me, it's always about you've just won some sort of battle here. But it's not a great win because obviously other people are walking away. So it's sort of like you've won all the swords, but what are you going to do with them all now? So it can be like an empty win. A Pyrrhic victory. Ten of Swords coming in here. So you've finished out a cycle. You've closed out a cycle here. Some of you have gone through some sort of conflict and you've closed something out here. Because this is like the end of negative thinking here. This Ten of Swords energy is like walking away from betrayal. But this betrayal could be something within you. It doesn't have to be external here. This can be you just taking so many knives in the back that you've chosen to walk away. But some sort of conflict has pushed you in this direction. We do have the Five of Pentacles here too. So you're doing some spiritual. This is very spiritual here. The Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, feeling sort of spiritually low here. But I feel like for some of you, this is about discarding some part of yourself. Sometimes you get the energy and you think it is like a card. So this is like the Death card here. It's almost like you're letting go of something that no longer serves you. The energy is just going here. And you're moving forward. You may feel a little injured. You may feel a little bit weary, tired of what's going on. Weary, not wary, weary, because you're looking very tired in this card. But you do have something to celebrate. So you've achieved something here, which is absolutely beautiful. So what's happening here is you're coming out of Mercury. You're coming out of Mercury retrograde. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're leaving something behind to come to something good. So maybe you've been one of these people that I've spoken to over the last few days that has really found the last few weeks after the last full moon and the last week very, very taxing on yourself. A lot of us purge with the full moons. This one wasn't so bad for me. The one before, oh my goodness, nearly bowled me over. So it just depends on where you're, and I don't know enough about astrology, but I do know that it depends on where your star sign is at the time of everything else moving and what house you're in. So for some of you here, this has been a big transition for you, but you're coming out of it now feeling very, very good. And look at this. You've made the choice now to walk away from what doesn't serve you. So it's like you've become enlightened here. You've actually woken up to something. You've gone through a process that has given you the opportunity to see things more clearly here. Oh, look, Wheel of Fortune. So now because you're in this different state of mind, because you've changed the way you're thinking or you're feeling, the universe is now able to tip you forwards. So you're about to get a little bit of movement on your path here. I feel like you've given up this hanging on to things here. You've been clinging on to something or somebody that wasn't serving you. Not only somebody or something, some of you here could have been clinging on to energy from your past. We always talk about childhood trauma, childhood energy. Could be just your own self-esteem. Maybe you've been able to let go of these beliefs you've had about yourself, but you're definitely moving forward here. And look at you go. So you've got the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune here. So the universe is really keen to get you going now. They're trying to get behind you to make sure you can move forward. And look at this, you have the Justice card. Whatever you've done here, guys, you've done an amazing job. The Justice card talks of karma, like things being even out, finally getting your just desserts, finally getting what you've deserved. This is absolutely stunning reading. And look how... this is the Death card. A little bit of a prediction from the first cards that I put out here, because this is what it feels like to me. So many of you here have been able to let something go because you want to manifest something that's right for you. This is why you're getting these cards here. So remember, I looked at the beginning and I said you're able to manifest something. Some of you are trying to manifest in a person. This may not be a person. This may just be an energy of someone. Maybe you're trying to manifest love with someone, because you're definitely doing it right now with this Nine of Cups. This Ace of Cups shows that you're finding true love because you've closed out a cycle. So that was what was on the mini read there. But this just really cements that. So what it's saying here is, because you've put in the energy and you've done the good work here, the universe is now able to move you forward. So it's sort of maybe before, you know, the energy was trying to show you a way forward, but maybe you weren't ready to understand, you weren't ready to know what to do. And now you are. So karma is going to come in now and clear the way, because you've had this sudden, or maybe not so sudden, realization that what you've been doing or how you've been doing it does not work anymore. So you're getting an opportunity to release what you've had before in this Death card, and you are now able to move forward. I love it. Such a beautiful reading. These are the readings I love the most, because they're the ones that really evoke the energy in me. I think it's so amazing that, you know, we can recognize our personal power and know how to move with that. And this is exactly what you're doing. And then the universe is saying, well, because you're doing it now, look what we can give you. So you're manifesting. If you're looking for love, whether this is self-love or love outside of yourself, you are able to manifest it now, because you've cleared away all this junk that you've been carrying around for so long. We'll just get you an oracle card here. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we've got the card of the Camel Boy. And it talks about small steps and asking for help here. So I just want to see, it's the number 33, which is a beautiful number. Okay, so the Camel Boy says, when the Camel Boy comes out as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease the burden of your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing, or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing. This is a sign of asking for help here. So maybe you've said that to the universe. Maybe you've asked the universe to help you move forward because you've been unable to do that yourself. And you've asked for spirit help here, and the universe has moved you in the right direction. But whatever it is, guys, you are heading down the manifestation pathway. I should have said highway. The manifestation highway. That sounds really cool. Have a great day.